Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. I'm going to let it get caught up a little bit. I want to make sure that we get through the ads and just making sure I'm doing everything right. I'm going to my YouTube to make sure I'm actually live for you guys. And look, there I am. Get through this little ad here. Make sure that I can hear me. Nope, we want to get past you. Okay. I can hear me, so that is a plus. I'm going to catch up so I can read the comments. Super excited to be here representing Crescent Creation Shop today. And hopefully you guys find it fun. I know I am, because we're using the new heart stamping foam. And let me tell you, it's I like the stamping foam. I'll show you what the stamp looks like before the stamping foam and what it looks like after the stamping foam. So we'll get to use this a couple of times. And then we're pulling out, I just got this from Crescent Creation the other day, Sketched Bouquet. It's one of Simon Hurley's older releases, but it wasn't in my stash, and now it is. And look how beautiful those are. But we're going to be pulling the reverse by using our stamping foam. Hello, Pam. How are you doing, lovely lady? Get rid of that packaging. And then we're going to pull out our Sunny Studios. This is just how I store all of my stamps. But this is the cute little bunny set called Bunnyville. This is also at Crescent Creation. Super cute. And what I did is I've already stamped it out. I stamped it in Versamark and then went, I need to do Memento, because Memento is good for alcohol inks. Versamark, I use it for alcohols, but it smears a little. But I do like the crisp line it gives. My Memento, I don't know, it leaves little fuzzies, but we're going to use some alcohol ink and hopefully cover them up. And it kind of looks cute on this guy, because he's got like these little stray fuzzy hairs. But yeah, my Memento does that. So I don't know, but you can see the VersaFine Claire is a nice crisp line. And I had to double stamp to get this that dark. That might be another reason it's like that, but that's okay. So I've got this all stamped out. I did use my stamp positioning tool so that I could, you know, if you've got a lot of cards to do, go ahead and stamp a bunch. Just cut your little paper into force, fill it as much as you can, and go to town. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a couple backgrounds just in case we want to pull out any texture paste or anything to add some more dimension and fun to our project. You can leave this on its backing, okay? If you watch Simon demonstrate, that's what he does. He leaves it on. But I don't like it wiggling around because my hands get shaky sometimes. So I'm just going to plop it down in your view so you can see it. Ooh, that's a good idea, Pam. Try a lint roller on my pad to see if it picks up the fuzzies. I will have to run to... I know I got one downstairs, so I'll have to try that later. So I've got this nice and secure. See, it's stuck there. And then I've got this. Ooh, I've got extra papers. Okay. First thing we're going to do, like I promised, we're going to pick the color up straight off of this so we can see what it looks like. All inky and beautiful without the stamping foam. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my little backer here. Oh, I forgot. I need to get more metal things. I need to get more of those. Okay. So, you know what? Let me grab just one piece of paper that's going to catch all of this, because I feel like I need this all on one. Yes, I was petting. Hi, Kim. Are you on your lunch break, my dear? Oops. Okay, so I'm going to grab my favorite accent opaque paper. Okay, you guys, I'm excited. And I'm using the Love Struck, one of the new colors from Simon Hurley. And I'm actually going to pick up this entire stamp, because I can use this. You know, even though I'm showing it for a demonstration, I can totally use this later. So I'm just going to collect it all in my stamping tool. I should have wiped that off the other day. It's leaving little black marks from another stamping. Okay, so this is what, oh, you guys, look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, now you can do ink blendings on here where you get one color, another color, and then kind of blend them in the middle. You could do solid color print. Ugh, isn't that so yummy? Don't eat it though, okay? We just admire it. It's food for the eyes. That's what it is. Food for the eyes. Look at that. Ugh, so beautiful. Oh, I have an idea for this now. Okay, so that's what it looks like straight off the pad. I am going to spritz this. Maybe. I'm going to go mist. Okay. Now we're going to do a cleanup. So I am going to grab another piece of paper. No, it's not a waste. The white part that's left off, I can easily use for other stamping images. Peanut M&Ms are her snack today. My hubby, my darling hubby, came home with a Mr. Goodbar for me and a coffee, because I've just been tired. I tried to go to sleep like this morning. It was 6 in the morning the last time I looked at the clock. And then I finally fell asleep and was up by 10 doing stuff, and I'm just kind of and yeah, so that's that. Okay, so here's our cleanup. You don't have to press it that long. I was yapping, you know, so that's that. So here's cleanup versus, you know, and yes, that is a void area right there. Okay. We like this because we can build on top of it. Okay, this becomes our background. We can build darker, richer stuff on top of this. We can still color it in. We could use this as a base for watercoloring practice. So don't hesitate to pick up your leftover ink. And like I said, this right here, almost, but yeah, I could get a card panel out of that really easy. I can use this for sentiments. Heck, I could have stamped all my bunnies across there, so it's not a waste. Go ahead and use it. I have you on mute because I don't have. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be quiet. So we'll go ahead and wipe this up, because I don't need to ink this up anymore, because we're gonna go into that Stampin' Foam. So excited. Shay, my dear, how are ya? Oh. Pam's been having headaches because she's dehydrated. That would be PJB Stamper. Oh, yeah, definitely can't be dehydrated, my dear. Okay. So, what you're going to need if you're going to do stamping foam, okay, is you're going to need a heat tool. Ranger has the nice little black heat tool that works really good because it gets air more. I don't have that. I have my ancient heat tool, Marvy. I'm pretty sure it's Marvy. Anyways, but this is an oldie but goodie, and I'm going to turn it on. It's going to get a little loud, but I'm going to heat this up for about 10-15 seconds. This is concentrated heat. It will melt stuff. It will cause a fire if you like just leave it sit there on your paper and whatnot. So we don't want to ruin this. And let me show you, because I've used this one, but I haven't used this one. See how pristine that heart is? But once you start heating it, it's gonna have a little gap. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? It still works. It still looks lovely. That little line that it creates is actually a little something extra, okay? But yeah, don't fret about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the whole thing. Then I'm gonna do with a pop out. I'm gonna change it up because it's gonna be so quick, okay? So 10 to 15 seconds, we're gonna warm it up, and then I'm gonna press it into this, which, by the way, I don't know. I need a bigger stamping block. Okay, we'll make do. We'll make do. Okay, so I go from heat directly down, and I'm just going to give nice, good pressure. If you've got a stamping block and some mint tape or a low tack, press and seal, okay? I use this for my smaller stamping foams. The press and seal, perfect. Okay, you just want to give good pressure, rock it back down. Press down with a chipboard. Yep, if you have a big enough piece of chipboard, a nice strong piece of chipboard, you know, something to help distribute some of that weight, okay? Distribute some of that pressure. I am going to do mine one more time, only because there's like nothing here, and it's very faint there. I don't think I warmed it up quite enough. This soft detail, that's like perfect right there. But yeah, this couple of these areas didn't get, that one has nothing there. So I'm going to heat it up again, and we're going to try this. Heating it up is what's going to clean it, so you can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. Ooh. Oh. Yes, Pam had a very good suggestion. Tape your block to one of your cutting mats. I'm just going to stand up right here, pardon me, and give a little squish. Squish her down. Having that extra piece over the top, you know, that's nice and sturdy, is definitely going to give you more support when you're smooshing stuff down. And I just use my magic mat. But yes. But again, you want to use your mint tape or your press and seal. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. And it's faint. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be deep. Okay, now I got that done. We're going to set that aside. Woo, can't wait to show you guys. All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to do red and purple. Just going to drag my ink across one way. Okay. Drag my ink across the other way. Now if you get some lines in there, okay, that's when your little blender brush comes in handy. You can blend those lines out, and then you can blend your colors together. So you won't even have any lines, you guys. Super quick though. You don't have to spend all day doing that. Okay. Just get the nice inky coverage. Thank you, Pam. She says hello to those quietly watching. Pardon me. I forgot to take my allergy pill last night. I took it this morning, and it's mad at me. I'm good. It's just mad at me. So sorry, super sorry for the snivels, but there's not enough in there to blow out, and it's more of a tickle than anything. Sorry. Okay, so we've got it stamped, and you can take the ink right off. That's not my favorite way to do it. I like the little bit of water, spurt. Nice little mist right over the top of everything. Because my heart is in the center, I'm just going to place this as much in the center as possible. Yes, thank you, Pam. I so appreciate it. And so we just get that on there. And of course you can cut your paper bigger if you don't want to get your hands inky. I don't mind. Okay, so I missed a little bit on that one. Okay, but it's very faint, very lovely. And see that little halo in there? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to mist this again a little bit more. And since I kind of messed that up, I'm just going to take it on the back side here. Yeah, press down with your cutting mat again. Absolutely. You know, even your tools, you know, to grab that. That's the second. I don't think I had enough water on there. But that's okay, because look. This is why we do the stamping foam. It just totally changes the look of that. And for this, we have that little halo for that heart. We can cut it out. We could see if we have a die that fits in there and maybe cut it, you know, with a die. If we leave the heart out, it would be even a bigger void, which we'll be doing next. But just the detail. Okay, so we've gone from red lines to red and purple filler and little teeny white lines. See how it's gone from red to white, and then all this background stuff is filled in? Ugh. Just look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean this off. We've pretty much taken all of that off. And it's easy clean. Oh, that's the one I sneezed on. You don't want to clean it with that one. Dawn! Hello, lovely lady. Okay, certain colors will stain, just like regular stamps. Doesn't affect the performance at all. Doesn't ruin it when it gets heated up. Just make sure you get what you can wiped off. Otherwise, it'll transfer into your next one. Okay. Okay, so we're going to pop the center out. Okay. Because here we use both parts. We're going to... We're going to try, we're going to do a yellow-orangey mix. This time I'm going to do orange in the center. Please pardon me. Itchy nose is, ugh, my goodness. Teach me to forget my meds. Not really, because I forget them quite often. Okay, this time I'm really gonna get it inky. So there's my orange, which is such a lovely color. This is Roar. Roar! Yeah, okay, and then we're gonna... Yep. So I'm gonna get this yellow in there. I should have done yellow first. But if I get a little orange in there, I'll just clean it off. And then I'll make sure the orange, you know, goes in the same direction. So I'm just going to wipe that right down the edge. Call it good. We're going to grab somewhere in here our little yellow blender brush. And we're just going to swirl out that line right there. Yeah. I take one allergy pill when I get to bed and then one when I get up. Because, just one 24-hour brand, it does not help me at all. Okay, so we used Shooting Star and Roar. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty too. Oh, there's my paper. So we're going to mist it. We're going to set it down. Okay, then we're going to grab our little doohickey and gently set that down and then give a press. Give a little press, press. Give a little press, press. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so now we're going to gently lift so we don't cause it to shift. Oh, so much better. Oh, so much better. Look at all that. Look at that detail right in there. And then you see what we have left? This beautiful white, crisp. Oh, yeah. You guys, I love this one. Look at that. Look how beautifully stark white that is. And then when we put our little bunnies in there, so fabulous. Oh my goodness. And that was easy, you guys, right? We stamped the first one twice, took out the center, inked it up again, and we have that. We're going to clean this off. We're going to spurts. And we're going to see what else we can get off of this. So we're going to set that down. Grab a little Oops, that shifted a little. Grab a little mat. Yes, I could totally put a dinosaur in that heart. You know, I have the Tim Holtz Build-A-Dinosaur. Those are pretty big, and they would fill that heart pretty darn good. Okay, so we did our smooshing with our magic mat. Although, if you were hanging out with me on my channel the other day, and, well, even Simon Hurley on his channel said that look out because he's got a bigger Stampin' Block coming soon. Okay, so I'm not sad that this is so light. Again, just like with any of these, okay, that come off too light, that's opportunity to come in with darker stenciling and build it up. And even if you cover most of it, some of this will still show through. So these are keepers, but I like that side, so they're keepers. And don't worry about the wrinkle. Oh, Pam needs to make a dinosaur card. And now we're going to clean. Squeaky, squeaky. So one inking can get you 2 potential really good cards. You might just have to do a little bit of extra work on the second card. No big deal. Okay. Okay, let's do, okay, so we did one as both, one empty. We're going to do one where the center is a different color. Are you guys ready for that? I do, you know, there are some things that aren't keepers, but I will keep it until I look at it again, like weeks or months down the road. You know, I'll go through my thing and go, no, that's not a keeper. And some stuff does make it to the recycle bin. And then some stuff which I was like, turn out to be really cool. Okay, so we are going to do dark and then light. So let's go with a little bit of no diving, or dark and bright. No diving and some clear skies. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to ink up in blue. Looky, looky at you. Dawn says, I keep things for 10 years before giving it up. I know, it's hard, right? And you know what? We're going to spice up these edges just a little bit. Crown me, where did you go? So I'm going to hit the corners with a little bit of Crown Me, and then I'm just going to blend that in. I'm not worried about it. Okay, they're similar colors. I'll just give it a little wipe. Okay, I'm going to use my purple and start in the purple and swish it up. And that one actually was blended pretty nice. This one's got a little line. Go like so. Just like that. Just like so. Ooh, 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 so pretty. Now we're going to do the heart with some of the clear skies. Clear skies, and you know, that would be nice, but we don't have clear skies today. Let's grab our little blue brush and just kind of mull that around a little. Okay. Now I'm going to set this little gem right back inside to avoid fingerprints. Check that out. I just tap it down with your brush, you guys. Okay. So we've got light and dark going on. Okay. We're going to do our little misty moo. Mist. Meh, one more mist. Okay. We're going to set our paper on down. Okay, my hands just got really wobbly. Okay, we're going to get our little pressure Put that down. Put that down. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Dawn's got sun today, but snow is coming on Saturday. We had snow yesterday for a hot second, and then the sun was out and it was beautiful. If only. Ooh, Kim found a motorhome. Nice. And Pam says the one on Saturday has 4 garages. Nice. Yeah, definitely get your stamping foam out. Woo-hoo-hoo, you guys. Look at that one. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. That beautiful, crisp, white line. Just stellar. And that is room for, like, liquid pearls or anything. You could fill that in. Easy peasy. Crystal, hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to do a cleanup on this one. And then we'll do one last thing that you can do with this, okay? Okay, we'll get that in there. Okay. Remember, this is just from one go. We only impressed that stamping foam the one time. You get your design in there, you stamp away, you make a ton of backgrounds, you mix and match, you do your first pull, spritz it again, do a second pull, have all those backgrounds ready, and then when you're tired of the design, you clean it and move on. Ooh, ooh, look at that one. It did pull a little bit of the orange because I apparently did not clean it well. But this right here is really pretty. Had something going on there. It's all good though. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, and now that we know, okay, we can stamp them together. Okay. We can take them apart. Hey, where's your other one? So there's a stamp together. There's a take apart. Okay. Take them apart. I'm running out of paper, but you can stamp the heart all by itself. You could stamp this in one pattern, take it out and stamp the heart in another pattern and put it back in. So your heart could be something totally different. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so like this one here, I've got this very pale background. Let's say I want a better impression, okay, because it's pretty faint in there. So we're going to heat that up. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, so we've just heated the heart, okay, because we want a deeper impression. And the smaller foams are a little bit easier to control on that. I just need to practice how long I need to keep my heat gun on to get a better... Do you see how different it is? If you heat it properly and get the right pressure, you can do a deep impression, though you don't need to get really cool, awesome results, okay? But because this one is so faint, I mean, it's very, very light, very not noticeable, okay? And that's okay, because now what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up. And remember, we used the orange through there, so we're going to bring back the orange. Why not? We're going to roar. This background is sketched Bouquet. It's one of his older ones that I didn't have, and Nina was gracious and brought it into her shop so that I could have one. So yeah, you can check out her shop. Some of the Simon Hurley goodies are on sale in her shop. All you gotta do is look for the price reduction right underneath the image and know that it is on sale. No coupon codes needed. Okay, so see how we just ink that up again. I'm gonna give a little bit of a spurt, okay? So now I've got a stamp. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to look at this and try and get it right back in its spot. Okay, so this is a little bit smaller. I can just use my fingers, stamp that on there, and then voila! And because it is offset a little bit, it just leaves like this little white area there and a little white area there. What you can do is go in and darken that, and it will be a shadow, like a little drop shadow. So don't worry if you're off-centered a little bit. You can color in those white areas with a darker color or leave it. But isn't that gorgeous? And again, this is why we're doing the Stampin' Foam, because it's complete opposite. Here we have the lines only are colored in, and here the lines are void and everything else is colored in. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, and this just, oh, that just pops out and looks fabulous. Okay, same thing. I can give a little mist. Oops, something got on that. That's all right. Oops. Okay, so now we can take our heart and a little scrap paper. Remember, we have all of the scraps from this. Any scrap paper you have. This got a little ruined, so I'm just going to use this. I'm actually going to stamp right there. Okay, and this is our second pull off of the same inking. So don't panic if you think you're using a lot of ink. Ink it up. It just means your second, maybe third pull, you can still get a cool image. Okay, ugh, look at that. It bled out right there. I don't know, I like that. And then we could use it just like that and then do some other stuff on here, or we could cut that out, pop it up. Maybe we want to pop it up on another one. Maybe we didn't like how that one turned out, so we can pop it up on there. Ugh, so many options that you can do with your stamping foam. Okay, and okay, each piece comes with two sides. You could heat, get an impression. You can heat, get an impression, and you can literally have two stamps going at the same time. Or you can use your edges. If you want to do a border, like you pick up some, this particular border won't work because it's caved in from I don't know what, but you could get some really interesting effects by picking up a design on the edge and doing edgings. Okay, just know that if you have an image here and you're heating up the edge, it will flatten out your image here. Another thing, I've been using stamping foams since they came out. You can leave them in there for a very long time. The only thing is, when you try to take them out, it's a little bit harder. to take out over a period of time. Do not use score tape. I have ruined this piece, so what I did is I actually went in and purposefully made it interesting, so it's just kind of like a weird abstract. So this will always look like that every time I use it. This one here is some leaves from my rose bush. This makes a beautiful print that is staying there forever. This one is, it's kind of stained. There's actually nothing there, but it looks like something's there, but it's actually a clean slate. But they still work, okay? So you can reuse them a ton. Leave the impressions. If you find one that you like off of a sweater, the cobblestone pathway, whatever you got going on, you can add texture to your foams and they will stay there. So the price is really good because you can just over and over and over again. Okay, so we're gonna set those lovelies aside, and we're gonna color some little bunnies so we can make one of these super fun things into a card. Okay, and I'm really drawn to this one for the void. Okay, that one there. I'm just gonna clean my hand here a little bit. Okay. Little bunnies, where did you hop off to? Little bunnies, there you are. And there's my memento. And what I was thinking is having like a little trio of friends, like in a line across there. So we're going to color a couple of these bunnies. We're going to do a couple of white bunnies, which means we need not that gray. We need a light gray. And that's kind of blue. I don't want that either. Come here. There we go. So for a white bunny, I'm going to do my easy coloring. Okay. So I'm going to pick a side for all of them to get shaded on. And I like to shade on the left side because that hand is on the table and I can tell myself shade where my hand is. So we're going to just make our white bunnies pop a little bit more just by giving them shade and nothing more. Now we're going to shade most everything that way. Okay, now we're also going to shade anything that is over something else, like the neck is over, the arm is over, and this leg is kind of over. Okay, and then we're going to just shade just like so, and a little under the nose, a little under the eye and the mouth, and then this little crease right there. There we go. There's our little white bunny. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. These bunnies are the Sunny Studio bunnies. Let me get the little stamp set. They are from the Bunnyville collection. Let me open this up so you can see. This is just how I store mine. But those are all of the Sunny Studio Bunnyville. They do have a coordinating die. I do not have that yet. Itchy nose. Okay, so we're going to do a white bunny. We're going to do an actual gray bunny. And we're going to do this one with some spots. So I'm going to go around some areas and give this one some spots. Okay, because some bunnies have spots. Oops. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, the carrot house is super cute. Okay. go. I think we're going to give it a little bit of a white spot, just so I can have some interest next to that. You can color your bunnies pinks, blues. Maybe they went and played paintball or something, you know, and they're all colorful, or they're going to a party and they're colorful. You know, they don't have to be realistic colors by any means. Nope, nope, nope. Color them any way you want. And that gray almost looks green now that I've done that, but that's okay. We'll see if we can fix it. I don't like the white, so I'm going to fill that in. That's alright. We do what we want, because we can. Huh. Yeah, that is weird. Your spam. And then we're going to do like a little ginger bunny. Yep. Let's see, we're going to do this one who's talking to this one, and then this one is going to like snuggle up to that one. There we go. I think we'll use these three. If you have a lot of cards to make, you do all your stamping, and then you just go through and do all your coloring. Then you're die cutting or scan and cut, whatever fussy cutting you gotta do. And then you get all your little pieces ready, and then you start your assembly. And I don't mind stamping extra. I can put the spares right in the case or the folder with the stamps. So when I go to pull out Sunny Studio stamps again, I can see that I've already got these stamped. And I can just color in the ones I want. And we're doing our shadow. And I didn't do a shadow for that guy because he's multicolored. But we could go in with a little bit darker gray. That might be too dark though. Just add a little bit more dark. No biggie. Here we go. Oh, I like that better. Make that a little bit dark too. Here. Okay, and then we can go in with a peachy pinky color and do all of their ears. Nothing fancy. We're just going to color that in. That one's got a gray nose because we messed up. That's okay. Not a whole lot of decision making. I like that. Misbehaving. Okay, and then we can do fun stuff. Reach, like your liquid pearls, lunar paste, anything, and you can like add a little bit of dimension to their tails. I'm gonna do that after I get them stuck down so I don't mess it up. But I need my fussy cutting scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the ones I'm using. Okay. That way there I can set the stamps that are left with my set. And see, I can use those another day. They're good to go. When I get bored, I could color them. And then we're going to do just some quick fussy cutting. If you leave a border, you can do much quicker fussy cutting. Or I find you can, because you're not trying to be so precise. If you have a scanning cut, you might see if you can get that to cut them out. Okay. Use what you got. But they do, like I said, they do have little matching die cuts. Okay. Bye, Kim. Thanks for popping in. I do appreciate you coming during your lunch. It really means a lot. I hope you have a good day at work, and we'll see ya next Thursday, hopefully. Anybody here liking what they see on Crescent Creation channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications, because Neha also does lives. She did a live yesterday using the Lawn Fawn set that makes like this little stage. It's a little over my head, let me tell you, but it is super cute, and the ducks she did were super adorable. Oops, just got a little too close to the ear right there. Okay. There's 2 of our 3 little critters. Okay, we're going to get this last one going here. And then in an hour's time, we will have made 1 card and a whole bunch of backgrounds to make more cards. So, super exciting. Yeah, Dawn says that was a cute foldy pop. Yeah, that thing, the technology and the people to think of that, okay? Because you got to realize, they're thinking of it, and they're like, okay, I want a stage. How do I make this, make the parts, and then turn it into a die that will help create these wonderful inventions or designs for our cards. I'm like, whew, so wonderful. Okay, so now, goodness, look it. Okay, so we have this one whispering to that one, and that one getting, because they're all coming in like a little group photo or something, just like that. You can pop dot them up, you can do whatever you want, and just make it so adorable. But I do need to trim this down so we can get it to a card, because I like to have a little border. And I'm thinking those colors are going to be beautiful. Oh, look at, there's craft. I like craft, but I have a feeling, oh, look at what black, it just makes that, I mean, look at that. So what do you guys think, craft or black? I'll give you a minute to help me out here, and I will do the chopping of this. This side needs a little bit more chopping than the other one. So we're going to take just a little bit more off this side. Rotate, and we're going down to 4 by 5 1/4. I don't want to, yeah. That should be alright. I don't want to take too much yellow off the bottom. I lied. We're going to do more off the top. Black makes it pop. Yes, it does. And Dawn agrees with you. So that's 2 for black. Crystal, You'll find the right time to do lives. It'd be nice. Oh, look at that. Okay, make sure my card opens the proper way. My dog, if you guys could see my Foxy dog, she is sleeping her best sleep right now. She is on her back in the sun. The little bit of sun coming through the window, she's just soaking it all up. I'm like, that girl, she's such a sweetheart. Okay, so we're gonna pop this down. Look at that. Yeah. And then we could easily pop these guys up or glue them flat. A little bit of foam tape is not going to mess up your postage, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of foam tape. And these are some oldies. I don't even know where I got these. You could look at the Dollar Tree. They have some now. Or the $1.25 tree. Okay. You don't need a ton either. I mean, yeah, it's going to go through the mail. It's not going to wrinkle it too bad. I've sent plenty. Okay. Nobody's ever complained. So... and if they did, just don't send them anymore. Okay. Actually, let me put the one in the center first. Okay. So we're going to put this little tootie right in the center. Just like so. Did I not peel the... peel the backing off. There we go. Okay, now we can put this one, chatting with this one. And then this one. And they're getting ready. Maybe it's an invitation card, like let's join the party. Maybe it's a, yeah, like an invitation, or, you know, you just missing your gang. Maybe you make a couple of them in your friend's favorite colors, and then everybody gets the same, and you're like, girls, we miss you. Guys, we miss you. Okay, but there it is. Love mixing and matching brands and Crescent Creation. You can pick up some really cute brands like this Sunny Studios Bunnyville. The come here's you. The Simon Hurley sketched bouquet, which makes a beautiful stamp all by itself, or you can grab that stamping foam and make easy peasy backgrounds. Ugh, just look at that. Ugh, so many goodness. And I've got all of these great starts for backgrounds, so I can make more anytime I want to. Looky, looky. If you like me personally as a creator, and you want to see more from me, be sure to hit the like and subscribe on this channel, because I do lives every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I do occasional pre-recorded videos for them and load them up. I just had one video up the other day, Tuesday. I had this one is playing now on their channel, and then coming up next Tuesday, same stamps, but I'm showing you how to do this one next. So that one's all ready to go. And then if you need more of me, come to my channel, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers, and we can hang out there too. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. And we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.